Okay. All set. Howdy, Xavier. Good to see you first thing in the chat. There, let me turn it up a little. There we go. I think this is a good volume. Alright. Okay, let's go to Newman's Wharf. Let's try to think if there's anything that I want to grab here last thing before we go to Flexile Sentry, calling up the ship. Oh boy. Today's not the kind of day I should probably be playing Dark Souls 2, but we'll try to make it work. There we go. Hey, I am. Good to see you. Make it work, please. Oh, well. I'll try. I'll try. Let's see now. I'm not seeing anything that I need. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I absolutely need to grab, with all the darkness here, right? I think the shots we got of the ships... Oh! Where'd you come from, buddy? Oh, you actually ambushed me? I thought you only ambush people when you, go down this dock. Guess not. Need to stop two-handing with this weapon. You can tell how used to playing with a strength weapon I am. We already got all that. Yeah, the other thing I can think of is maybe trying to get shots of this ship from up above, right? We might be able to get a better angle if we get up there. Alright, we're gonna take this a little slower than usual. Just because I want to be absolutely certain that I'm getting any shot that I could possibly want. Of course I get hit by that. There you are. There we go. The mace, you mean? I've used maces, yeah, but, like, usually I think of, like, my Black Knight Greatsword or something of that nature. Like, I think the last time I used a dex weapon was Bloodborne, right? For the Hunter of Hunters weapon, the Blade of Mercy. I'm surprised that still gave me the counter damage, you know? You know? There we go. Now, damn. No, man, you can't walk up. I like you better when you were, like, away, you know? Let's see. That guy really wants to go follow me around, huh? No! You were perfect! I use a mace because in the Iron Keep, the normal Lawn Knights can't take through its attacks. Well, I'm not going to Iron Keep, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh. Oh. Oh, Dark Souls 2. Classic Dark Souls 2. Jeez, he's locked onto that enemy. I guess that means we shouldn't reorient him. No, that's fine. Wow, it really works for the entire animation, huh? I mean, I guess technically he is, like, still in the middle of the attack, quote-unquote, I guess. I guess. I'll be honest, I'm not crazy about that image. Oh, that was another one I was expecting to get counter hit on. Hello? Oh. Getting up, can't lock on. I don't know what causes these dogs to get so out of line that they start, like, doing weird, like, you know, misaligned circles or whatever. I'm actually really curious what in their AI causes them to, like, screw up their movement patterns. Because it's the same ground every time, so, like, what's causing them to sometimes get caught, but other times no? It doesn't make much sense to me, you know? I've got to get to Scholar War for hiding Varangian in some creative spots, yeah, that's for sure. I'd say that's just a problem with DS2, though, in general. Just conceptually, their idea was always, hey, how about we ambush the player here? It's like, really? Like, okay, cool. You can make that a gimmick in, like, a handful of areas throughout the game, you know, help mix things up a bit, right? But every single encounter setup, it's like, huh, you know what this area needs? Enemy spam and ambushes. It's like, not need to fuck. I'm not sure this is gonna work. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Hey, no Carhillion. I guess I could test it with the Flames Lit, but I don't want to. I think Elden Ring's a lot less generous at counter times. Yeah, I don't remember getting any, like, extra counter hit damage a lot in Elden Ring. At least not to a noticeable degree. But then again, I didn't use a lot of thrust weapons. It's a lot easier to notice that with thrust. Vanilla isn't as bad about being ganked. Yeah, but Vanilla has other areas where it's a lot worse with being ganked. In the end, Dark Souls 2 is Dark Souls 2, right? Scholar's the version I was able to get through to play it, but I remember this area being awful when I played the original. So it's basically no different experience to me if they made this one worse. I'll be honest though, I don't know if I'd be like, considering where I stopped at Iron Keep and that area was virtually unchanged. I don't know how the hell they were expecting me to survive up through Drangleic Castle. Like, looking at like old footage of that one, it's like, oh my god, that's just awful. I don't know if we're actually visible in the... Oh. Okay, sure. I don't know if we're actually visible in this cutscene. I want to say no, but my memory is not the greatest. Those attacks are literally the only way to engage in counter mechanics. Then yeah, I would never have noticed. Thrusting physical damage, that is? Yeah, okay. Because I know I do not remember it ever happening to me in Elden Ring where I'd be like, oh wow, that enemy took a lot more damage. Because I always, again, for my my incantation guy, I used my Confessor. I played with a Great Sword. And then for, obviously, my Sorcerer, lol. Sorcerer playing with a spear, like that had happened. Yeah, Drangleic Castle. Like, Drangleic Castle is definitely one of those areas where I'm like, yeah. Again, the devs definitely did know about the complaints, and they tried to fix it in some cases. The problem was they were too married to their, like, design philosophy, and they couldn't, like, bring themselves to, you know, just quote-unquote fix it. Where is this? Oh, it's you. How the frick do you even see me? The Claymore is a great sword. That's a really cool R2 thrusting technique. Alright, I think that's it, chat. I think I've done everything I can. I got shots inside the room. There's no shots where I'm, like, looking from, like, back there out at the port. I don't think that I want. Let's give it one last shot, just to be safe. Before we do that... Look at that, we got some Pyromancer gear. Alright, we did it. Of course. It's never a dull moment around here, huh? Oh, really? That counted. Oh. Ah! Stupid camera! Whoa. Whew. Da-da-da. I hate range enemies in DS2, just the worst. They're definitely annoying, for sure. Especially considering that they will track your movement, unlike the other games. Yeah, don't try to get me. Alrighty. Cool. Let's try this, but without the pier here. That looks good. I think that's a pretty fair shot, right? Same with this one. I don't know which ones you guys would like better. Let's take a look. Nope. Nope. Eventually, you're gonna let me... Oh, wait, I have it off. That's why. Whoops. Forgot I did that. There we go. Alright, so we got, like, this. Which is okay. This. I think I like this one a bit more than this. Yeah, I think this is too high. This one I think is fair. And then this. What are you guys thinking? With or without this dock on the side? Well, I don't know if it's really a dock, quote-unquote, but Loki the photographer, well, the screenshot are more like it, but... I mean, these both look good, right? Like, I like having the contrast here so you can clearly see the pillars here. You can see the cave mouth opening here. The ship isn't lit up with blue flame, so it's not distracting. You're just able to kind of get a look at the area. Like, this one I'm pretty okay with. Yeah, this one's okay. This one's too high. This one's pretty nice. Huh. I think I might like this one best, just because of this pillar here and the way the curve angle here works. I think that's really good in terms of the shot composition. What's the subject of the photo? The giant lamp? Just the general cave. Think of this as like a revert, like if I take a shot of the entire port town from where we started the, let's say that I want to add it in the Drang Lake article. So I took a shot of the entire port town from down there, right? From the cave entrance all the way behind that ship, right? Let's say I took a look at all, oh my fucking god! What were you saying about range enemies? Anyway, if I took a shot from there and this was the reverse shot, what would you guys think would look best as like a general look? Because I want to highlight the fact that, well, this is, again, this is in a liminal cave, right? The one ending in 42. So this one, yeah, I agree. I think this one's overall the best one. You can't see the dock very clearly here, right? But it's really dark anyway, so you can't really see it anyhow. Yeah. I think this one overall looks best. Gives you a fuller look at the cave that you're not seeing from that other angle, right? Because all this, we're not able to see. And I think currently on the website, let me open up the article to look at that. What's the word? That's not liminal, is it? I guess it's not. Literal, that's the word. Littoral cave. I'm like, liminal, isn't it like subliminal? Yeah, okay. Littoral cave. Anyway, so something around here, right? You guys can see this. Okay. Yeah, so this is the shot I have for the mouth right now. Yeah, that looks good. See, this is the shot we would have. I'm gonna use this official screenshot here, right, with the character here, because you know I'm not gonna do any better. I might get rid of this shot. I can see myself getting rid of it potentially, but either way, I'd probably add it right before this guy with the Varangian here working on the docks, right? Yeah, that looks nice. I like it with us turning the lights on. Looks so much better. Now this one's with the lights off. It still looks good. Has that atmosphere. I might get rid of this. I don't think we need this here. I don't think this is serving. Oh well, it's got the barrel. Oh, nah, I don't think we need this. I think I can cut this image. I don't think this is telling anything that you guys need to know. Sweet child of mine. Hey, Mercy. Thanks. I appreciate it. If you get what's his name NPC in the shot too, that'd be cool. I don't think we can get him from the angle I'm at, and I wouldn't want him in the shot for this one. Are you gonna light up the area? Not on this character. We've already done it on the other one. This is the temp worker, remember? The lighting in DS2 is really nice. Yeah, the lighting in DS2, in my opinion, is actually ironically better when there's less of DS2 to see. So when you get a lot of dark and then you have the contrast with the lights, right? Especially when you're not using brightness filter like I am right now, you're able to get some really cool shots. Yeah, this is me using the brightness here, but it works decently well considering the point is for clarity. And I'm okay with this cave right here with this ship because it's not the most distracting thing. I wouldn't be able to get this shot if it was the ship still in port, so like I kind of gotta live with that. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. I'd probably put it like, if I don't cut this one here. I have to think of it, but if I don't cut this one here, I think I might just insert it right between these two, and then we'll cut out this, because I don't think this is adding anything. Yeah, like it's 14 slides. It's not the biggest deal, but Dark Souls 2 looking great when I can't see it. Unironically, yes. When you have a game as ugly as this, less is artistically more, right? It's like when you're looking at, like, old, like, PlayStation 1 graphics games or whatever, and, like, they're covered in some sort of effects or whatever, or something that like, you know, you're keeping at low poly, and it can look better that way. Because then when you, like, show it in, like, full, like, you know, graphical detail today, like, it doesn't have the same effect or whatever, or can have, like, unintended artistic additions to it that just make it look, you know, less appealing. There's a lot to be said about leaving details of information to the imagination, right? The problem is when you're like, a lot of areas in DS2 don't take advantage of like the, you know, the lighting engine, which was one of the selling points of DS2, right? And you end up getting these like, just bland, boring, flat, dry looking areas that don't really have that much in them. Yeah, I think the actual, like, concept design for these areas is definitely still, like, From Software top-notch. I think the biggest problem, level design-wise, is just that they're so linear. Scholar tried to fix some of that up, but, like, it doesn't change the fact that, like, these are incredibly linear levels, even by Dark Souls 3 standards. Anyway, I think we've done everything we can. I could not think of any other shots I want to get. So, well, YOLO. I can appreciate them going so far. I can appreciate them going so far as to animate that ship a decent amount. Did you take a shot of the room where some variants were sleeping where you could have taken last time? Yeah, we did get that. Let me bring this back up. It should be around here. It should be down here. Yeah, here. So, oh, I haven't added the shots. Okay, yeah, I have the shots. I haven't added them yet. So, I have a shot of basically this. I don't really have a shot for this, but I might keep it. We did get a shot of, like, closer into the... I don't remember if I included that in the analysis. I'll have to read this again. But we have a shot of looking into this stuff. I verified it, so we're good there. Yeah, and then we have everything else. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, now we can focus on the Aldia shots with the Flexile Sentry. And then with the same thing when we get to Lost Bastille. I think I want to use my, I think I'm going to want to use my, what do you call it? Let's get ourselves down here. Woo. Woo. Ah, damn, I ran right into that one. You done, asshole? Yeah! Let's not waste the souls we got here. We can run through here to get to the sentry, right? Now, the question is, do I want to fight the sentry with normal lighting? Or with bright lighting? That's going to be the question. What's going to look better for the shots we want? I was just looking at the wiki. I didn't know if you lit a couple of torches in Aldia's Keep, it sounds the same spirit as lighting all the things in the one in Things Betwixt. I didn't know it was the same one. That's cool. Bearer of the Sikhs. Yeah, that's true. Might as well go for, might as well test out the normal lighting first, and if it looks that awful, we can always change it. I think damage, we're fine. Let's focus on getting our stamina up. Stamina's the biggest hurdle. Oh, I already got you. Alright, you need more large Titanite. We don't need to go to our shield. Yeah. Your stamina, man. What can I say? I started out as a warrior. I was more going for thinking I'd be more into strength builds right now. Okay. Alright. Alright, keep it together, Loki. Oh, these guys despawn. We already have shots of the ship and in the ship, so I think we should be good on that account. Hey, buddy. Alright, time to die to our good old friend. think here would be the angle, right? I like the lighting. I think it's good. But, we're gonna have to try to get that angle right. But overall, it looks like it's gonna be a clean sweep. Oh. Huh. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that to be up here. Interesting. I wonder if it's because of the rising water, it gets counted as unstable ground by the game. Not bad. Maybe it's the same thing as elevators. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's considered unstable ground because the water level is rising, right? So you could potentially, you know, quote unquote fall to your death in deep bodies of water, like here, right? So the game's like, oh, okay, then we'll just put it above, on the floor above, because that's the closest thing to stable ground. See? Because otherwise, it should, at the very least, be, like, out here. Fun. Really? You know, I'd really, really love it if you, like, I don't know. Did it do the jump? Hey, Nobre! How you doing, Nobre? Hopefully better than me. Let's get ourselves running over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. At least losing my souls is gonna be a lot less of a problem here. You know, damn, too close still. Like, fuck, man. Tired. Graduation ceremony was a drag. Is it the whole day doing college stuff? Well, enjoy your graduation. You know, it's gonna be one of those big moments in your life you'll remember for sure. Especially if you have it with friends. But I'm glad that it was at least eventful. Man, it's been a long day, Jet. It's not even evening yet, and already I'm like, ugh, I'm exhausted. Okay. Yo! Can you just, like, do a normal slash? Yeah, like that guy. Nah, I don't like that one. Uh-oh, message retracted. What is YouTube doing? Oy, oy, oy. Eventually we're gonna get this shot. I don't know if we're gonna get to the next shots I want for Aldia, which is gonna be the storage room. I want to get a wide shot of the entire area without the chests being opened. Do we have a Pharaoh's Lockstone for that, by the way? Oh, we'll look later. I'm sure I have at least one. Let's see it. Damn. I was hoping to get hit by that last one, but the dodge roll puts me just out of it. Ah! Nice. Oh, I think it was too close, though. Got a little bit of the fog wall there, too, but... Here's a question. Do you prefer attunement stat or memory stones for spells? I think both have their pluses and minuses. One integrates them into the leveling system, and therefore, the number is, you know, has to be like a cost-benefit analysis to any sort of hybrid build where you want to play both spellcaster and melee. So that's nice in terms of trying to create unique and distinct quote-unquote classes, right? Because really, you just pick a background and then from there it's whatever goes, right? But I think that helps you when you want to shape your character a certain direction. It discourages you from certain actions, right? But then with the Memory Stone, it sort of shifts that so it's an exploration reward. And the thing is, exploration rewards are a lot more universal. Like, you're going to have a lot more people who are probably going to explore. Then you're going to have people who are going to level up attunement just because it exists as a stat, right? I like to bet as a stat helped encourage me to put stats into FP. Oh, cool, Xavier. I can see that. But yeah, one of the downsides to you having it as a separate item that you get in exploration is that it's a reward that can be meaningless to you if you're not planning on going into the stats anyway, right? If you level up, then you are consciously making that decision to build toward that direction, that you want to use lots of spells, right? So again, I think it has pluses and minuses. Now, which do I like better? I think for someone like me who likes doing hybrid builds, the fact that I'm able to not have to put stuff into another stat in order to, like, I can just focus on my faith, my intelligence, and, you know, whatever else is necessary for my sorcerer, along with other stats, plus my melee stuff. I think that is nice. I do appreciate that. Really? My man cannot kill me. That's not what I wanted. That's a really good shot. I think that was. I think that's one of the best ones we got in. It's like, yeah, this is cool. I can live with a shot like this. I'm gonna add that to some of the shots that I would do for Uldia. Wait, why is this? There we go. In Elden Ring, I've never had enough FP that a blue flask didn't fully replenish. Yeah, I've had the. That's definitely not my experience for sure, right? When I'm playing caster builds. I mean that's a nice angle and all, but like I don't need something so dramatic. That's okay. I don't think I like how the weapons are that close to the camera though with the blur. This is okay if we want a close-up of the face. This is... Yeah, I don't like this one. This one's a no-go. I mean, this one's okay if I want to focus on their separation. Something like this. Yeah, but he didn't put any points into health till the end and grinded a lot. Yeah. I definitely did put it into HP. But, you know, that's what kind of was that was the meme when I got the Comet Azure, right? It was like, I'm going to be the squishy sorcerer build. And I got pretty far without having to really put anything into HP, right? I still can't believe Comet Azure exists. I want to see how it would look, because it looks like they, like, put their heads down sometimes. Maybe. Maybe if we brighten that up, right? So it would have, like, this lighting. Comet Azure is a mistake, for sure. It promotes, maidenless behavior, for sure. Thankfully, they did nerf Comet Azure builds a bit. Yeah, and they just made it where a lot of Shadow of the Erdtree bosses can't be either hit or killed before Comet Azure gets its full gets off. Right? Like, it's super inconsistent, which is exactly how it should be. It should be kind of just a meme. Like, something you can do in piecemeal if you want to, like, if you have an opportunity to do big damage, right? But not something that you, like, you know, that you just skip boss fights. Like, the delete boss fight button was such a dumb thing. Like, okay, maybe some, like, early game bosses, but by then you shouldn't have Comet Azure, right? Like, that should be, oops, I skipped this low-level dungeon. Yeah, this is sexy, chat. This is a sexy image. This is what peak performance looks like. Yeah. It broke the base game for the first few years, totally. But yeah, this is, oh my god, I love this shot. They're so cornless. Yeah, okay, I figured out. Okay, this corner is better than the other corner. I think it's because it gets the lighting of both torches, so it's more fuller on their bodies. You get a lot more of this and the front. It just looks so good. And this is okay if we just want a shot of them the side. I might, like, crop it slightly, a little less than this. But yeah, something like that. Oh. He's up there with Pyramid Head. Proud of you, Flexile. I never knew this guy was a lizard until you said they were. Wait! You didn't notice the lizard head? Are you serious, Xavier? You never noticed this guy with his jaws and the scales? You just thought it was a dude with two, like, that were, like, sewn together, two dudes? Wow. Impressive. I don't know if I like this shot or this shot more. I like both. Lizards ruling Drain Lake. We're getting progress. Yeah, we're getting progress. Alright, enough of me, you know, glazing my own work. Alright, let's go. Oh! I think that was another good one. So we have this. Nah. That last one is like a no. This one I can definitely zoom in on. Yeah, we get a good look at the face here. Like, maybe if I can get the angle just a little bit more, you know, a little bit more inward so we can have, like, the full look on the lizard head. That might be better. But not bad. I'm looking forward to updating Aldia, chat. Like, so far, it's been going pretty great. I've been rearranging some info and stuff, adding some new details, you know, fleshing some things out, especially on Aldia's, like, early life. I haven't posted on Loki latest yet. I gotta do that. Just been so crazy lately, I haven't thought to upload any of my stuff. And after today, like, it's, you know, it's been a little bit distracting. I don't know what a picture would look like at higher water level, like he's drowning like he deserves. Forward to your stuff? Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. The way he just looks at me now. Yeah, it's another good shot. I mean, this is okay if I have to. But I think this is better. If I can get the lighting to cooperate and match it to this, I think this will be better. No, but yeah, Aldia's gonna be good, and then there's just a little bit we have to add into Dragon Shrine. Kind of fix some of that up. Oh wait, what am I doing here? We still want this hidden. Just helps us avoid so many problems. Let's see. I'm actually curious how the water effect with the rising water looks outside the boss arena. Like, do you just see, like, a giant water texture, like, rising outside that's, like, clipping through the ship or something? Like, I'm actually curious how they make that look. Alright, that works too. Like I said, I need to try to get one against the pillar. The problem is that the pillar's gonna cause my camera to you know, get zoomed in a bit. And on top of these guys, like, loving to do, like, attacks after I'm dead. Not a good combination. Alright. Hello? Ah! What the hell are you doing? I guess we'll try to get a shot of him in the shadow. He just went zooming. He's like, I gotta get to my next appointment. I'm late. Okay, so. Alrighty. Just gotta sprint through here again. I guess the entire boat has to be considered unstable ground, considering it's always like right before then. Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. That stupid... That pillar makes things so much more difficult. Lizard people, rule Drang Lake in secret. Source, me. It's all the lizard people! I will say, I think I might like this as far as, like, showing their split, like a zoom in on it, better. Lol. I like how one of them is armored fully and the other guy's like, nah, I'll show my chest. What's the worst that can happen? Though you do have to wonder how the hell balancing like this works. Like, that's a lot of body mass between the two of them, you know? Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, no brain Zuckerberg. This is him with, what's his face? Tom Cook, I think, if I recall correctly? God, I don't remember the Apple's guy's name anymore. I don't think it's Tom Cook. Steve Jobs, that's the one. God, it's been so long. Him and Jeff Bezos. Bezos is another good one. They're both bald, right? I think these are really good. Maybe I should have kept going, try to get them when they start moving a little, but I think this is good. Right? Like I said, just like tiny bits of cropping like this. Actually, I might not even do that. I think it might be fine just as is. Oh. Alright, let's see. Loki, where do you plan to use that shot of the Majestic Greatsword? I think it was gonna be, was it Great Shift or? I think it might be Haida, was where I'm planning on using it. Huh? You have not done that this entire time. Why the hell are you now randomly backing up, buddy? I think it was Haida where I wanted to use it, Nobre, because I actually mentioned it there. I'm gonna then keep the Majestic Greatsword shot with me in the Alon Knight armor at Bloom Tower for Rosa, but that'll be for separate. They like going to the dark, yeah, sure. The secret shadows of the underworld is where Jeff Bezos lurks with his fellow lizard person, Mark Zuckerberg. Down there in the shadowy depths is where they plot all their evil New World Order. Oh. Diversion. Oh. The dark, Loki, the dark. The dark! The dark guide thee. What brings you to my humble darkness? The answer is I need shots of you, Mr. Lizard Person. Yeah, little buddy. Aldi's secret goal is to make everyone lizards for real, for real. If everyone's a lizard person, then no one's a lizard person. And then we will have peace. True world peace. Ruled by lizards. And thus humanity shall go extinct. Keep that seed legacy alive unintentionally. Yeah, it's gonna be cool when I move a lot of the dragon stuff over to Dragon Shrine for me, because now I can just focus on like Aldia stuff, and then like the dragon angle for Aldia can all be in one thing. Because I can already make most of my arguments without having to reference any of the dragon stuff, right? I think a lot of it's distracting. Especially considering I'm going to be adding some new stuff, right? Like, I'm going to be adding some stuff on the Shrine of Amana and its wildlife and things of that nature. And also the stuff from, like, Drain Lake Tower and things things in that vein. So it's like, I really don't need to add the dragon experiment stuff more than I already will when I talk about it in Dragon Shrine. I already want to add to Dragon Shrine like a background on just the use of it. I kind of allude to it in Alien Voice, but I want to fully expand on it in its own article, right? Alright. We're almost there, chat. I'm trying to get, like, a shot with him in the middle, but the pillar is making things a little difficult. But hey, it's giving us our lighting, so we can't complain, you know? Do you plan to talk about the witch trees making use of cast light spell, but golden like Ulasil's? Where do the witch trees appear, Nobre? In which dark chasm specifically? Do you recall? Or do they appear in every chasm? Because if so... I can see myself talking about them if we find them, like, prevalent in, like, Shaded Wood specifically. Because that and Drangleic Castles, right? Because those two are in a vicinity that I can readily believe. Because, yeah, I would want to include them there. It's just I have to now think then. Because I talk about witch trees a bit in Ilium Lois, but it's kind of for ancillary stuff. They were originally meant to appear in Shaded Woods, though if I recall, they were called forest spirits. Memory might be failing me, though. As in they were actually placed in the Shaded Woods area, like we have them loaded in that area specifically and only that area, or, you know, mainly that area would be fair enough to say. Because if so, then I could fit them in the Haida article just by mentioning that cut content, because that alone I think would be relevant enough to be like, hey, we see them in other, obviously we don't see them strictly in the woods in game, but, you know, in cut content we do. And in the end, that we see that they've traveled to the Dark Chasm Hold, which again doesn't necessarily, you know, they're not native to there, right? Shaded Woods map files does. The map has cut high-res textures of them. Cool, cool. That's at least worth a mention then, especially if we want to connect Shaded Woods to Ulasil. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine there was a downgrade on textures, yeah. But it is what it is. Same thing like with the lighting engine, right? Ultimately, the DS2 devs weren't able to get that all to work with the system specs they had. Nowadays, I'm sure those textures would work fine, right? Yeah, no doubt about that. Alright, so... what more shots could I want of the sentry? Maybe try to get a front angle of that guy that we have, because we have the other angle with the back half. So the idea would to be try to die in front of him, or have him face the lightning as much as possible. Alright, let's see if we can do that, and then I think we can get away with killing him. There we go. Damn. Too far. Damn. Not what I wanted at all. Alright, let's go. Oh. Damn. Yeah, that's gonna be so hard to get that angle. I think I do have to lead him to the corner. I think it has to be I lead Club Boy to the corner, switch around, and just go for the pillar. I can try to slightly readjust myself later, but I need to try to get I need to get hit by Club Boy once too. That also needs to happen. I do need to get hit by Club Boy. Because I need to make it so that way the Sword Boy's combos will actually kill me. Come on. Alright. Oh, come on! He did the third! Club Boy on his game, like, yeah, he doesn't want me to... He doesn't want me to do this, that's for sure. He's dead set on me just dying. Maybe they're competing for who gets the kill, you know? Like for every intruder that they get to death, Aldi gives them one more head pat. It's not exactly the front like I wanted. It's so hard because of that pillar, you know? But that's definitely the idea. I'm realizing you must have been here a long time because you haven't died to gravity on a corpse run yet. Yeah, you guys don't know if it's an actual Loki stream or not today. Sorry about that, can't validate. Too busy morning. Alrighty. Ba 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 ba. Do do do. Just doing my casual walk up the pier. No random barbarian pirates trying to run up from behind me and stab me in the back.
No siree! Not on this ship.
Fake Loki, let's cancel him. Damn. There we go. Alright. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, chat. I think I've gotten as many shots from as many angles as I'm gonna get of this stupid thing. I don't recall him having any super special crazy attacks we want to look at, right? Yeah, look at all the shots we've gotten for me to go through. There we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of fog wall in some of these, right? A little bit of that fog wall. But honestly, you guys could mistake that for another lighting reflection thing from the water or whatever. And honestly, most of these shots don't have it, so... Yeah, like this one, this first one, I don't think it's really there. I think maybe slightly you can see that. Like, that's easy to miss. It's like, yeah. I can also see myself cropping this, where I just crop this half and put two of them from both sides, so you guys can get a good look. Like, where's that really good one we got? That was good for the zoom in. Yeah, that one's another good one. I guess we could try getting a better one of Club Boy. Like one like this, but with Club Boy. I think we could definitely try. Let's go for it. Let's do that as our last big one we want to get from him. And then we'll go try to actually kill them. His grab attack is cool. Great spin of both club and sword. Yeah, but that's not something you can really, you know, gather in, like, a single or a handful of shots. It's not something that's so notable where it's like, oh, yeah, I want to make sure I talk about this. It's something I could summarize about the boss. There's two halves of them. They work in tandem, right? They're lizard people, right? Probably come from Aldia's experiments. Like all the other stuff associated with Aldia here. Like I said, a lot of this is going to be going in Dragon Shrine and stuff, so I'm going to be assuming that you've already read my Aldia article, and therefore are familiar with all the arguments for, like, why was Aldia the prison master at the Lost Bastille, and, you know, that type of stuff. Damn. It's not, it's too much in the fog wall. I can't possibly, you know, edit around that. So close, chat, so close. It's actually easier to get Sword Boy than Club Boy, because Club Boy attacks first. Unless... No, because I think he'll just chase me. I don't think he'll try to switch to sword. I think the club side will try to get me first. Yeah. Oh. Oh, damn. Yeah, I love the little dust particles and stuff they try to have falling. It almost feels like I got, like, dark magic raining on me, you know? Whew. Stay hydrated, chat. Oh. I get myself killed. I was about to have a Loki moment. We can't have that, chat. We can't have myself beating the allegations of fraud. Oh. Come on, let's get this shot so I can then go in, kill the enemy, and move on. Come on, we're so close. Oh. I think that's good enough. Locate Moog. That's for sure. Yeah, we can crop one of these. I still like this angle best. I'd love if I can get him in that exact position, but I think this is good enough, right? Again, if I crop this, something like this, it'll work fine. And yeah, it's not the ideal lighting of the other one, but I think it's the best we're gonna get. Yeah, I think this is gonna be good enough. Alright. Alright. No more Mr. Nice Loki. You know how you know I ain't Moog Nobre? Because when he says sex, he gets an applause. If I say sex, I'm just gonna get put in jail. There we go. Alright, let's actually kill this guy. I get shot of this because last time I opened the chest and I completely... Actually, what's in this chest? I should probably check that out at some point, you know? Yeah, I could do better. I could lower this slightly. Pyromancer hand in the chat. Of course it's a pyromancer. I gotta add that to the Aldia thing. Thank you for telling me, Platty. Oh my god, of course, because he's the captain. Oh look, the device with the carving of Abraham, giving his son to God. Poor Isaac. Oh! Actually, not really poor Isaac. He got out of that one. God's like, oh wow, you actually did it. Eventually, the game will realize that I am perfectly capable of just letting it go. Come on. Come on, hurry up, buddy. Come on, get me to the next area. Do 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 do. There we go. Do 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 do. I really forgot I still had this outfit on, but I'm glad I did. They forgot to put it in the waves and stuff. They put it in the other one, though. That thing's just floating through the water. Boo! Boo! Bad devs! How the hell did I get off this ship? Giving his son to God, then God says no thanks. He's like, okay, you've shown yourself. Let's not go that far now. We ain't like those pagans. We ain't like those filthy, stinking ball worshippers here. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing really I want to add here. We have the bonfire here, but this is, I think, my only opportunity. Yeah. This would be my only opportunity to get, like, everything. There we go. There we go. That's some good shots with all the cages without the bonfire lighting. I don't know why the devs chose a carving like that to be on a magic apparatus in a prison boat. Who knows, right? Like, you can, maybe the idea was, you know, Aldia is trying to, you know, sacrifice so many people or whatever, and they were looking around, they saw, like, you know, that biblical image, and one doing, like, some basic research or whatever, and they were like, oh yeah, we'll go with that, right? Like, who knows what the devs were thinking when they had that specific thing going across their desks. This is okay. Alright. I think I've taken enough shots of this specific area. You know, I do love it how these are just models, but they still added sound effects, so it can sound like they're still alive. Obviously, in like games like Dark Souls 3, they actually are alive and you can kill them and stuff, but I do appreciate them going that far, instead of just being like, we'll just throw the bodies here. They'll get the idea. They at least tried for this, like, opening section to the Bastille. Even though the rest of the Bastille does not feel like it's been converted to a prison, or used as anyone's home in any era. God, that brightness really makes this look different, huh? Ow. We just want to go through here, right? Oh, the brave warrior in a human effigy, say it ain't so! I don't know, what do you think, chat? Let me grab the comparison shot. Lost Bastille's up here, right? Yeah. Oh, actually, it just passed it, lol. Yeah, because you have it's the same thing, but you have the, like... I don't know, chat. I think I like it with the lighting here more. Obviously, I still want to do it with the door closed if I can, but... Like, you look at this here. God, I just wish we had a sit-down animation so I can get myself out of the way, but... I think having firelight here looks better. And then we have, yeah, this is all the other stuff. One thing I do want to do is go back and edit these so they're the same color as the website backgrounds. Also, what the hell is that in the corner? Did someone forget to do their border right? Yeah. Yeah! I hate to say it, but I think this is the... I think this is the, This is, I think, the better way to do it. In general, I'm a fan of DS2 with the light sources lit up. They tend to have a nice contrast. Yeah, for some areas, I'm like, no, I don't want to. But for this one specifically, I think it's for the best. Alright, if we're gonna have the lighting here, then there's no reason to have this now. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god, that shot looks so much better. The composition's just perfect now. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so much better. Like, it's not even funny how much better it looks now that we can have the door there, not distractingly open. It's just there, closed, like it feels like an actual natural part of the room. I mean, this one doesn't care about the door, but, you know, just to get the shot. Dark Souls 2 actually pretty... Well, it's more so that the shot composition looks good, right? The actual, like, look in this area is okay, but... I just like the fact that I actually have, this door, like, out of the way, and it looks good. I think the lighting's definitely helping bring out the contrast for sure. So that way this area doesn't look too bland. Other parts of the prison, I don't care if we have zero lighting, we just turn up the brightness for it. I think that works just fine. Hey, hot stuff, missed you. Best Souls returns. Hey, Tyrone. How you feeling? Hopefully better than me. Hopefully better. Alright. Alright. Really? Man just instantly came out of the ether. I'm doing good, just got blinded at the doctors today. Ooh, what happened with the doctors that got you blinded? Were they doing, like, eye surgery, or something completely separate that they had to look at your eyes for? Oh, I'm surprised that didn't... Oh, right, because I have the ring. Oh, fuck. Retrieved only to lose. Asshole. They accidentally put too much dilate in my eyes and I was blinded briefly. Oh, wow. Like, what kind of blind? As in, like, everything was, like, so blurry you couldn't see out of? Was it actual, like, you know, black darkness blindness? Like, I'm actually curious what the experience was like. I was getting checked for, cornicopus, a degenerative stigma in the eyes. Oh, wow. Is that the kind of thing you're born with, or was it something that you contracted because of, like, some exposure, or? Ooh. There we go. Everything was blur blind. Ah, I see. Yeah, that must be weird. Cause I'm trying to, like, squint my eyes and, like, imagine that. It's like, God, that must feel, like, super, like, surreal almost. I can imagine. Alrighty. Oh. Yeah, because now I can get shots of this here. Yeah. Because I want to highlight, like, the weapons and stuff, right? And that's super annoying when you have the door already open and things like that to try and distract you, being like, oh, hey, I wonder what's through that door, or hey, I remember that area, or hey, look, he had to open that door, or whatever, and you think, like, right, you know, anything that takes you out of the shot. Alright. It's when you're born with a bad stigmatism and it gets worse to a point where your eyes' roundness starts to deteriorate. Oh, that sounds very bad. There are treatments though. That's good. That's good. So I'm just guessing that they kind of just, like, you know, slightly screwed up your treatment then. But it's not permanent, thankfully. There we go. No, I had it and I screwed it up, chat. There we go. Perfect. I still got the shot. Alright. That's as good as I think we're gonna get it. Honestly, the less I have to go out here, the better. It's all good, just have to go every 6... Of course it's not a destructible door. Alright, chat, I need to now think. How do I get in here if it's locked? That explains why I can't close it again. Thanks for the soul skull, buddy. Because the only other way I think I can get in there is through Belfry Luna. But that means I have to fight through Ruined Sentinels, which is, like, pain. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I did blow up on the wall. I think you do have to fight Ruined Sentinels to make it back over. Ah! I like this area in the boss hot take. I think it's one of the best multi-fight in the series. Please don't ban me. Nah, I think it's absolute garbo. Okay. And then we have to do fucking the gargoyles after then, because I'm pretty sure I have to jump. No, actually, maybe they'll just... I'll just get the key, right? If I just get the key, I should be fine. Oh, fuck you. Not helpful. Yeah, getting more on Ven would have been nice. It definitely feels like a lot of Ven lore got sacrificed for Olafus. Hello? Sir? Help. That's not a shield. Oh. Classic DS2. Ah. That's 19k souls. I also can't afford to lose that, so I gotta be extra careful now. I completely forgot to go to the, I forgot to go back to our channel lot. The gargoyles are hot garbage. I will not defend that no matter how much of a DS2 apologist I am. I know my limits. Well, at least there's that, huh? But yeah, gargoyles are, yeah. I can understand the idea with Rune Sentinel, because the idea is they at least kind of sort of split it up, where you fight the one right away on the platform, and then it's just a fight with the two, right? The problem is that's such a specific way that they're trying to force you to handle the fight. Oh my god. Ah! Alright, come on. There, we should be safe, I think. Ooh, large Titanite shard. What do you know? It would be cool if I could get a shot of these guys, but I think I would need a free cam or something for that. Yeah, that's my problem with them, really, Platty. Like, I could see them, like, I could see something like Rune Sentinels possibly being good, but not with, like, DS2 as the combat exists. Like you said, it feels cumbersome. Yeah, I agree. Rune Sentinels at least has thought into it. Like I said, I don't like how it forces you into the, hey, you better get this one up top real quick. But yeah, it has at least some level of, like, you know, kind of design. You drop down, you get in there, like, I can see why you like it, Tyrone. I can definitely see it. Gargoyles, though, is just boring. It's just, hey, remember that old gargoyle fight? What if we just multiply it by, like, 2 or 4 or 10 or whatever the number was? It's cancer. In the end, it's just cancer. I guess we can skip this bonfire for now, chat. Well, I'm always amazed when I get the counter hit damage on that one, you know? Well, it's not the 8 directions, no, Brit. It's the simultaneous floatiness and yet weightiness to the movement. So you have this floaty element to it, right? Which makes it like you most obviously see this when you're trying to go through you know, scaling platforming and stuff like that, right? But then you've got this sort of like weightiness to it where when I sprint, chat, it feels like I am dragging a metric shit ton of crap along with me. Like, I feel like I'm Jacob Marley, man. Like, this character does not feel responsive. It does not feel like he's actually, like, sprinting a decent level. Like, it just feels so heavy with everything. And that I just don't like compared to the other games. Not to mention the gargoyles are after 2 gangs, Rune Sentinel on them. Oh, yeah, that's true. You have to deal with everything else, too, with the bell tower. For me, it's the running and changing direction feels too clumsy. Yeah, how many times, guys, in this stream have we had it where I'm very clearly locked on or very clearly aiming a certain direction and the game refuses to reorient me? I'm still like, look, going this way when the enemy's like right here. It's like if this barrel was the enemy, it's like, wait, I was aiming there though, or I'm locked on here, and it's like why is it still? It's just this, there's just so it's all those little things with DS2 that just build up to be like, you had it so fine-tuned in Dark Souls 1 and obviously when they reused the engine in 3 and Bloodborne and like basically Demon Souls, like all the games before that. And it just feels like DS2 devs, they didn't get it quite right when they were trying to port all that into this new engine of theirs. I don't even know if it's because they're slower, to be honest. I've never actually looked at the frame data and stuff. But it just feels... ugh. And that's what really sucks. Oh my god, and we have to use a fragrant branch. Alright, so my option is Rosabeth or this. Do I want Rosabeth? Probably not. I think we can go with skipping her. Yeah, I think we could go with skipping her. Wait. It just occurred to me. Why the fuck is this guy petrified? Well, Dark Souls 2 AI for you. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Is that I'll be honest. I think the biggest problem with DS2 was the choice to go to a new engine. I get why. They wanted to be more graphically ambitious and stuff and have the new lighting engine, but then they cut back on the graphics and the lighting engine anyway. So it ended up just being this big disaster, right? I think honestly that's what really killed Dark Souls 2, because it was so much of trying to work with a new engine. I honest to God believe that was probably the biggest issue with the development, was that single decision. Because every other issue with Dark Souls 2 spreads over from their decision to just jump into a completely new engine and basically have to rework their foundation from the ground up. He's petrified because the devs want to gate the flow. Yeah. It makes sense when you have the one guy with the basilisk in the soldiers. There's a lore reason for that. This, I cannot think... for the life of me, a lore reason this guy is petrified here. I guess if I had to force it, the argument would be, oh, this is a guy from way back in the Olafus days, like Strayed. right? And he got petrified in that case. Like, he's some random foreigner who came to Olafis and got petrified like Strayed. But then why the fuck is he here? With 2 guards just casually guarding alongside it with a bunch of more inside. Like, who the hell left this guy right in front of a doorway? It's retarded! Ah! Let's take this shot for posterity's sake. The guards aren't needed because the door's effectively barricaded, yeah. Also, thank God, our character is so polite that he doesn't think of just, you know, knocking the statue over. Or breaking it like every other petrified character we see from other worlds, right? They wanted to be edgy, emo, and different. I mean, again, I get what the idea was looking at, like, old interviews and stuff, but I ultimately think it was a big mistake. I think that was the original DS2 directors. Was it Tomohiro? I forget what his name was. Because Tanimura is obviously the new one we got, right? Adaptability was also not needed for that reason. Yeah, adaptability was also a mistake. Tying iframes to a stat just feels awful. Like, congrats, you experimented and tried it out. Now every game developer on the planet knows, never do this. It's a bad idea. Yes, I've said it before, Platty. Dark Souls 2 is the game that I think would benefit the most from getting a remake. Because all you have to do is make it more like the original at the baseline and stuff, and then, you know what, if you want to add some of the eccentricities of DS2, if they're good, they're bad, whatever, at least the core foundation is going to feel so much better for everyone to play, so the game is not so divisive on just a subliminal level. Because, like, unless someone points it out to you, I don't think you notice that with the movement and stuff. Like, that's something that, like, I, for example, would have noticed if I wasn't listening to critiquers, and I'm like, oh my god, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what it is, and I could never put my finger on it. Yeah, it was Tomohiro, okay. Saved it. Cool. Alright, last shot. Can I get... I'm curious. I don't think it's possible to get any shot over there. Nope, you're good. You didn't see anything, buddy. My man's gonna get himself killed to try to find a way over to me. It's like, sir. Sir. You done? This poor man, he doesn't know what to do. At least they're getting lots of good shots that I could potentially use for Aldia's article, you know? Tanimura is getting going to get a solo title soon, I feel. Yeah, I can see that. I think Miyazaki's at the point where he's gonna just, like, plaster his name on areas because he'll be the idea guy for the foundation, but he's gonna let other people handle directing because he's too busy being, like, you know, what is it, like, I don't think it's producer, but, like, you know, I think it's actually just director of the company, right? I think it's the same term. ultimately, I don't think Tanimura changed too much with the narrative, honestly, no, Bray. Most of it was the ancillary stuff. Like, I would assume that probably Tanimura is responsible for, like, stuff like the love triangle with Mytha, Old Iron King, stuff like that. Obviously, he's solely responsible for the DLCs. I think a lot of that stuff, but from what I saw from the script I've translated, it looks like a lot of the core, plot point. A lot of the core plot points and stuff were, like, you know, they are what they be. Anyway, is there a bonfire here that I can get to? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I think it's just... No, actually, yeah, I think there is one. Right? Whatever, I'm gonna open this door. Of course it does not open from this side. Ah! DS2 and your fucking linear gameplay! Why? Just let me have fun! Well. Hey, buddy. Alright, let's go back. Oh, right, I forgot about you. I forgot about you! You never chased me. You kind of slipped out of my consciousness, forlorn man. That guy's been waiting in the corner this whole time for me to come back. I went out to get the cigarettes and never came home. Sorry, honey. Alright. I cannot use the bonfire. Are you fucking joking? God, this game is so shit. Are you gonna make me have to use the homeward bone? Is that how we're gonna play this? Sir. Sir. Sir, this is a Bastille. Can you please exit the premises? I'll pick him up! As long as I get my goddamn souls back, that's all I care about. Alright. I can't believe that missed. Alrighty, let's get our levels up, our level up into stamina. I could probably get like 2 or 3 levels in total. Maybe 4? Nah, probably more like 3. I think I'm gonna be just short of 4. I think we're, considering that we have to fight through so many guys to, like, we have to navigate to get to Ruined Sentinel, I think we're gonna end things here for today. I may stream again later tonight, chat, honestly. It's one of those days that if I do stream again, it'll probably just be like some casual Honkai Star Rail stuff. Yeah, like I thought. Oh, no! No, yeah, it is only 3, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just a little short there. We didn't get a... Oh, actually, did we get a soul from Flex House Entry? We did. Alright. Still not going to be enough for another one. Oh, okay, that's enough. That's what we want.
See.
I still don't have enough large shards, right? There we go. Yeah, only one. That's not enough. I think I need 2 more. What can I do in terms of getting my levels up? That's not enough. Alright, so, maybe we'll farm a little bit later. I don't know. The sound effect choices for souls in DS2 is also weird to me in YG. I think some of them they kept, but yeah, some of them changed, right? Yeah, again, just overall, it just makes DS2 sound very, feel very alien for sure. Anyway, but enough about that. Like I said, I may come back on for some casual HSR, like, doing some roguelite, roguelite runs. But, like, until then, like, thanks, chat. Thanks so much for being here with me today. It's good to feel like this is still a normal day for me. I really appreciate it. Anyway, gonna have to go through all those images now and see which ones I'm gonna use for Aldi in the future. So that's gonna be a fun time. But that's gonna be like another day. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye bye.